I was absolutely terrified. I was in shock. 23, can't imagine getting cancer, and just the fear of not being there to raise my daughter, who was just born in February, was terrifying. It stopped my life dead in its tracks. I started basically just having pain in my back, pain all in my abdomen. So I went to my doctor and they misdiagnosed me for a while. They thought I might have had a parasite or something like that. It would be so bad that I would throw up just to feel better. Not because I felt sick, but doing that almost made me feel better.
Right after Maddie was born, he started getting really sick and he was always throwing up and he was always in the bathroom. And he started getting really bad stomach pain and back pain and lost a lot of weight. He lost 120 pounds in 3 or 4 months. And we kind of knew something was really wrong.
I was cooking on the line one day and I just collapsed. And that was it. I had to go to the hospital. The ambulance came to the restaurant. And that's when I went and had all the tests done at Dover. And eventually they came back, told me I basically had cancer, and then sent me down to Mass General that night. When I got there, I was so far along that it was basically, we need to treat you now. My body was going septic, the tumors were breaking down, and I was about ready to die.
Don't make the best of it, best known as love. It's not a question, but a lesson learned in time. It's something unpredictable, in the end is right. I hope you had the time of your life.
They tried a lot of things to manage my pain, but because of where the tumors were and pushing on all of my internal organs all the time, they eventually had to put me on Dilaudid, which is pretty much the highest you can go on any pain medication. Once a week during that, I would have to get intrathecal chemo, which is where they put it into your spinal cord, so that way it goes up into your brain and stuff, so that way if there's anything there, it takes care of that. You can literally feel the needle weaving in and out of your nerves. The most painful thing I ever endured there was when they did a bone marrow check or whatever, and they had to go into my hip bone. That's probably the worst thing to ever go through.
He was in a lot of pain all the time. The chemo itself was just draining and he hurt everywhere. He was just really weak. And I think that bothered him a lot too, because he's not used to being a weak person. It changed us so much. It changed our relationship. It changed the way that we raise our daughter. It changed everything about our lives. So I don't think life will ever return to normal.
It impacted my wife insanely. I mean, we had gotten married in August. My child was born in February, and then I got diagnosed in June. And my wife was my rock through it all. She was absolutely amazing. Raising a child, taking care of me. And you'll feel like you're a burden on other people, but it's more of a burden if you pass.
In my mind, there was never anything other than remission. Nothing else could have happened, because he was just too young and our lives had just started. And if anything else had happened, I can't even imagine what life would be like now.
I've been in remission now since 2014. I'm a much stronger person now, but I did get pretty much back to normal. I'm cooking again, I'm being able to raise my daughter. It's awesome. With my life getting back to normal now and being able to be in the kitchen, I work down at the Run of the Mill in Saco. It's pretty much where I hang out. I love that place. And just to have, my bar, life getting back to normal is all you can look forward to. You need to have that picture in mind. To get through the cancer, you need to be able to think through it. Basically, with the chemo and everything else, I'm almost guaranteed to get another type of cancer in my lifetime, but face that when it comes.